Hello and welcome to episode 306. I'm on another day session, guys. I know I said at the end of my last video I'd probably be back down Aspen for a proper session, but the weather the last few days has been really cold, really wet, and just not really compatible fishing weather with me asthma, to be fair. I'm sure I would have got ill if I had have gone to Aspen. So yeah, just another day session, unfortunately, guys. For this time, I've turned up at Whelford pools. Had a bit of a walk around the lake, stood in a few swims, checking out the water to see if I could see anything. And I've opted for peg 15, right round the very back of the lake. There's 3 people on the front half of the lake, and there is one person on this half of the lake, but he's right over the other side. Like I say, I've watched the water in a few swims, and this at the moment seems my best starting gambit, guys, because there's features here. There's an island off to the left, plenty of open water. There's also 2 aerators in this half of the lake, which you know, oxygenated water and all that malarkey. Yeah, you know, got a margin to my right, a margin to my left. So, you know, I've got options, and I think if the fish are going to be anywhere, you know, I have seen a bit of bobbling, you know, there. So there are definitely fish in this half of the lake. Right, I need to get set up, guys. Yeah, let's crack on. Let's go fishing. Right, and guys, so solid PVA bags to start the session off with. Nice, easy, get fishing quick tactics. Already had the PVA bags made up in a bucket. I possibly will change tactics later on, because I've brought a pint of maggots with me, so we might change to some rigs at some point that involve putting maggots on, but these PVA bags already are tied up just to get fishing quick. And we will aim somewhere just towards the middle of the lake, I think, for towards the aerator, I think. Yeah, that'll do. That's probably about half a length off of the aerator. Right, guys, second rod, or left-hand rod, can only use 2 rods here. I can see some fizzing in between the island and this left-hand margin towards peg 16 over. In fact, it is in front of peg 16, to be fair, but so if anyone turns up and wants to go in peg 16, I'll have to wind this in, but yeah, I can see some fizzing over there, so we'll stick this rod over there. Awesome. Pretty much next to the fizzing I can see. Oh, that's the red alarm, the alarm I thought I was having problems with before, because on my last 2 previous sessions I said it was dead both times. Well, it's fine this session, so after the 2 sessions before that I must have just left it turned on. Seems to be fine now. Right, that's it. We are fishing. 9:30 now, so I've probably got approximately, from this time, about 7.5 hours of fishing time, guys, because the rule here is 8 AM to dusk. Well, dusk at the moment is about 5 PM, so if I fish up to 5 PM, yeah, that gives me 7.5 hours fishing time. Not making it easy on myself, I know, with these day sessions, especially this time of year. It's end of January. What day is it today? The 29th of January today, guys, so it's still very cold. I had to defrost the van before I could set off this morning, and I think it's still only like 3 degrees now. So, you know, these last few sessions where I'm doing day sessions, I'm not making it easy for myself, and again, I know I've got a good chance of this being a blank, but hey ho. Like I say, it's a Wednesday today. I could be sat at home watching rubbish daytime TV, or I could be here making a bit of content for you guys. I know where I'd rather be. Right guys, so you might have noticed while I had my other hoodie on, I got wearing something new. I've bought a new bit of equipment to my recording gear that hopefully is bringing some better sound quality. And that's it, just there guys. Let's have a little bit of a close-up. but yeah, I've invested in a DJI wireless microphone, so hopefully the sound quality is a bit better this session. And the other reason why I bought it is because I know I had a bad habit of like talking to the camera like I am now, but then when I was talking to the lake or about the lake, I had a bad habit of, you know, still talking to you guys, but then turning around and doing this kind of thing. And obviously with the shotgun microphone that I had, if I'm facing that way, you're not going to hear me very well. And now I can do that, face away all I like, and kind of be away from the camera, and hopefully the sound quality is going to be good still. So, and then of course I can do the you know, the long shots as well, where I can be away from the camera and still talking to you guys. So yeah, well, wasn't a big investment, 145 quid for the microphone setup. Got 2 microphones, so if I'm ever fishing with a mate, you know, my mate can wear the other one, whoever that may be. But yeah, wasn't it mega expensive? And I know you guys have noticed that I've put ads on my videos now. That's because yeah, I'm earning a bit of revenue from my videos now, guys. And yeah, my last payment I got from YouTube paid for this. So yeah, I'm glad you've stuck with me, guys, even through the few ads being on my videos now. But you know, I was missing out on free money basically by not doing it. So, and yeah, now I've monetized my channel. Like I said, it now pays for little upgrades like this. Right, and guys, so I've wound in one of my rods. I'm going to do both exactly the same, but I've gone for the old rig and bait tactic change now. So gone from the PVA bags to lead clip system. Oh. And then, as you can see, we got the old maggots on now. So we got a fluorocarbon D-rig on the sort of back of the swivel on the D. We got a bit of foam, and then 12 maggots. Why 12 maggots? That's how many it took to critically balance the bit of foam that's on there. So it took me a few attempts, but we come to 12 maggots before it slowly sank. Right, I've got my baiting pole set up, so when I do these rods, I'm going to put it out with a baiting pole, so nice and discreetly. So I'm just going to put it out as far as the baiting pole can go, and then I'll put some more maggots in the cup of the baiting pole, and then I think a few pellets as well, just to add a bit of extra dimension to the baiting strategy. Right, the only difference, both rigs are going to be exactly the same. The only difference is this one's got a bit of red foam. The other rig I've got set up has got a bit of yellow foam on it. But apart from that, exactly the same. Right, it took a while to get it set up because once again it is very cold and hands are cold. I have got gloves with me, but I haven't put them on yet. But right, let's get this rod out. I need to get me pellets out, and then yeah, we'll be fishing on new tactics. Right guys, we're ready to ship this rig out, so better open the bail arm. Right, rig and everything's already in the cup. I've put a handful of pellet in, as I said I was going to, probably equivalent to PVA bags worth, and then I've put a handful of maggot in as well. Right, as I said, we'll oh, line's caught around some reeds here. There we go. And as I said, we'll ship this out just as far as the pole goes. Just to make it easier, I've got some sections already joined on. It's an 18-metre pole, which I believe is about 6 rod lengths. I don't think it's going to be long enough to go to the island, but nice discreet way of getting the rigs out. And there we go, that's 18 metres of pole. So we'll bring it round to the left a bit closer to the island. So unfortunately it's not long enough to go to the island, otherwise I would. But and there we go. First rod out on the maggot tactics. Not going to put any back leads or flying back leads or anything on this session, guys. Going to fish tight lines, and then hopefully if we get anything kind of nudging around my rig area, we'll get the indication straight away. Right, so obviously I still need to bring the pole in, but once I have, I'll do the left hand rod obviously. We'll aim to the left hand side of the island. As I said, it won't reach the island, but we'll just aim in that general vicinity. I won't film it, cause it's going to be no different from that right hand rod. But yeah, that's where I'm going to go, but I won't bother filming that one, just in an effort to keep the blog a little bit shorter. Right guys, so as you can see, that's both rods now done. It's 12:30 now, so we're pretty much halfway through the session. Oh, maybe not halfway, but close enough. Whether I do the rods anymore, I don't know. I'll probably just leave that now and fingers crossed something can happen. But oh, hello. Oh, fingers crossed, guys. Oh, right then, guys, so it's another, well, say another blank. It's 4:30, so I'm going to call it a day now. Yeah, the days are starting to you know, last a little bit longer. It was 4 o'clock last week when I packed up, and it's 4:30 now, so it's yeah, the days are starting to last a little bit longer. But yeah, unfortunately this is another blank, but I am trying, you know, doing my best to put some good content together for you guys to watch. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, to be fair. It's obviously still winter, still that time of year when, you know, the water's cold and you know, the fish metabolism is slow and therefore not feeding. So hopefully the sound has been a bit better with my new DJI wireless mics. I'm wearing it now under my coat, so hopefully it's not muffled at all. I think the true test of this new microphone will be if I go somewhere with a lot of background noise, like Farlows or Willow Park Fishery, that's kind of got busy main roads behind, and that'll be the true test, I think, to see how much background noise the microphones pick up, or not. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and then hopefully my next session I can get out and do a proper one again, you know, as in overnight. Right, till then, tight lines, enjoy your fishing, and I'll see you next time.